One of President Biden's biggest allies, Congressman James Clyburn, joins us right now. Thank you so much for taking time to speak with us today, and a good morning to you. This is a key voting block. I know that, Congressman, your endorsement for President Biden was a huge, huge game changer leading up to his victory last November. What do you attribute to these declining approval ratings?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me with you this morning. You know, I still support President Biden. I'm sitting there in the Congress every day, and I know how tough it is when you've got a Senate that's 50-50, and you got a House with only a 3-vote margin. I've never seen it this closely divided before. I was around when we had a 50-50 Senate, but the House was much more Democratic than it is today. And so I understand why people are a bit reticent about what's going on in Washington, because they would like to see more definitive results. And I think we'll get there. But the process is a little more difficult than people would think. When you have a House this closely divided, and you have people representing their constituencies, then you've got to work a little harder and sometimes a little longer in finding common ground. But we'll find common ground, and when we do, I think you see those numbers go back up.
I think that for a lot of people, they know that these are complicated issues. If they were simple answers, we wouldn't even have the need to have the conversation. But as a member of the Congressional Black Caucus, it's apparent you advocate for pressing particular issues within the Black community. What can President Biden do to better meet the needs, the everyday needs of people, versus just talking and conjecture and telling us a little bit about, you know, how difficult it is or how expensive it is? How can he better relate to Black Americans?
Nothing beat results. And until you get to 218 in the House, and in some instances 60 votes in the Senate, in other instances 51 votes in the Senate, you're going to have this reticence. You can talk all you want to. You know, I grew up in a parsonage, and one of the things that I learned early, they're sitting in, I think, the 7th chapter of the book of St. Matthew. It is not the words that matter, it's their deeds. And so, yes, there are a lot of words on behalf of all of us on the Democratic side, but we've got to turn in some deeds. And that's what we're working on doing. And when the deeds are fulfilled, I think we'll see a much better result from the American people.
Congressman Clyburn, this Build Back Better plan is something that you have supported. You've been vocal about it. President Biden's plan to help in so many categories of this social and humanitarian way, but this is not getting the support that it requires. What is on the table right now? Is there any progress?
Well, it's getting support from the American people. The numbers are very clear that the American people support this program. And that's what I'm talking about. It's not getting the support it needs from the Senate. The problem is you've got 2 Democratic senators that seem to feel that they don't want to increase, well, at least one of them don't want to increase the price of prescription drugs. That is a very big and highly supported issue. Over 80% of the American people want to see drug prices go down. And we are trying to drive those drug prices down, and you have at least one senator that's reticent about that. You've got at least one senator that says he does not want to get rid of the filibuster in order to get the Voting Rights Act passed, or anything else for that matter. And so these are problems that we'll have to work through, and hopefully when we get to the point of making a decision, we will have worked through these problems, and we will do what's necessary to get a Voting Rights Act done and to drive down the costs of prescription drugs, and to solve this problem with Medicaid versus Medicare. I tell people all the time, Medicare is great. I'm in the category that benefits from Medicare. But all you have to do is be 65 years old. You can be a multi-millionaire and you get Medicare. But if you're a 30 or 35-year-old, low-income head of household, and you don't have any kind of health care, you need Medicaid. And so we've got to decide how to balance that out.
Right,
because
balance
if we had better Medicaid, we might have better health, and people of low-income means and people of color might live longer and be in less need of Medicare. So that's how we have to do this, and it's a hard job, but it's got to be done.
All right, Congressman James Clyburn, thank you so much for sharing your insights with us. We appreciate your time again.
Thank you very much for having me.